welcome back to another episode of Scrivosphere, and today, Supernatural. Now I'm a little bit late with it because obviously it was released on Thursday, Friday, Thursday. No, it was Thursday. Sorry. It was released over in America on Thursday. We are finally getting a date for it over in the UK for season 15 to start on 4Music. Nonetheless, 4Music. What? They do not give the show as much appreciation as the Americans do at the minute, and it really does get on my nerves. So I'm going to be talking about that very recent episode for you, a little review, so to speak. Nothing too long. So let's get started. First off, the UK is getting the series back. On the 23rd of October, it will start airing season 15 on 4Music. Now, for me, obviously, I'm ahead of time because I'm a little dodgy. So I've watched them. But at least that means we'll be getting a 1 to 15 box set over in the UK a lot sooner than we actually thought we would. Which means I'll be able to own every single season and watch it whenever I bloody well like. Possibly watch season 1 to 15 and then watch it again from the start, which I have done once before. So, this new episode, episode 14, if I'm right in thinking there, I don't know the name of the episode, sorry about that. We get a wood nymph. Something new, something completely new. At this late stage, we are getting something new, and I absolutely love it. The episode starts off, Sam and Dean are in the bunker. Jack's having a really hard time. Cassie's off doing something else. He's not in the episode, unfortunately. But something's going on. The bunker all of a sudden decides to shut down. So they go into this control room. Dean sees a reset button, thinks, everything will be fine. We'll just reset everything, The whole, Geek Squad sort of thing of when you call up. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Have you tried turning it off and on again? That is what Dean puts to this, and it's very funny. They hit the reset button, and the wood nymph is released from the symbols that are all over the bunker. We then get the wood nymph, and we think, oh no, this year's problem. Well, this week's problem. For a while, we don't get that. And to be fair, in the end, we don't get that either. But she becomes a problem a little later on. Anyway, they find her. They sort of had this thing. They talk about it. She thinks it's the 50s. 56, I believe she said. 56, 57, something like that. It's 2020. So, a lot has changed since she was around. She used to cook, she used to clean, and she used to kill Nazis. Particularly a Fuel member, which we get onto later. We get a character return through a video. I don't know his name. That's terrible. Maybe I should just review with some research. Anyway. Things get on. And then we get another alarm system, a lot quieter than the last one. And what is it? It's the table. The table's beeping, and there's a little red dot. She knows it's a vampire nest. She knows exactly where it is. She touches it. They go off on a hunt. Dean's wearing, Dean at one point wears what he wore in Supernatural for a moment, which is really funny to see in live action. There's this one moment where he's lifting it up and saying how freeing it is, and Sam's there like, oh God, I can't see this. This is my brother's penis. It's absolutely hilarious. Jack gets the son of a bitch line in this episode, which, it was a little bit weird hearing it from him, considering it's Dean's line. But I ain't gonna harsh on that. Jack's a good kid, but he's struggling to get back into the swing of things. So we have this little montage. Last Holiday, that's the episode name. We have this little montage of Sam and Dean going on all these hunts. We don't actually see them hunting. But they go on all these hunts. They've got bags full of food, and, it's literally like she's ideal. Gets really easy. They all have these decent meals. It goes through the seasons. You know, you start off with Christmas after they've come back from the vampire hunt. And Dean's like, can we keep her? But Sam is very much questioning what this all is about. You know, Sam understands that things have never been that easy for them. And can it really be that easy for them now? You know, she's very good in this. She's very, you know, she's really sweet to start off with. But when she doesn't understand Jack, she decides to lock him up. You know, and then she locks Dean up because she thinks that Jack has taken over Dean's mind. Sam goes on a date with Eileen, which we don't see in the episode, but we know she's back in town. They go on a date, and Sam's looking decent, and it's really funny. You know, Dean comes out from his room or from whatever, and it's like he looks over at Sam for 1 minute, and he's like, Abercrombie and bitch. It is the funniest line in the whole episode. I absolutely love it. This episode was really decent. You know, I was a little bit worried. I mean, obviously it's come back from a very long break since March. So, obviously we haven't had an episode since early March. And I think late April, was it? Late April, actually? I think it was late April. And they decided to shut down the set. So it was very strange. And I was really worried that it was going to struggle to get back to what we love. And have it make sense. But, you know, the break sort of feels right, and they sort of cover how long it has been. Like, they've done a new scene. It sort of works. It sort of feels like, you know, in that montage where we get Halloween and all these other seasons, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that sort of thing. That it feels like they're doing that on purpose to sort of, you know, make it feel like some time has passed. So that it does feel like Halloween, October sort of time. I don't know if that's what they planned, because obviously it could be just a couple of weeks, but it could be a couple of months. And so it might feel like real time, and they might have adjusted that later on, if ever any months come up or dates come up. So that it's in real time, like it has been for quite some time. I mean, yeah, I know there's the odd seasons have some jumps, like we had from season 5 to 6 where it's been a year, but we were actually gone for 6 months. So, you know, there are certain things that, you know, we're not always in real time. But this episode does it really well with what it's got. Doing something new this late in the game was risky, but it was really good. You know, you get the ending where she goes off on her own, and it's like there was a conversation where it's like, okay, so Amara's got to be dead if we're going to kill God to keep the balance, by taking away that balance, so that, you know, you take away one, and, you know, you take away one and the other one goes down, take away the other one and the same thing happens, you know. So taking them both out the picture, and it's both in the same place, you know what I mean? So that's where the balance is. I'm interested to see where the series goes on from here. So yeah, that's my first review. I am going to try and do a little bit better in the future, but this has been a little bit rushed due to the fact that I realised that I can't be doing it as soon as the episode airs, and I only get one chance to watch it. So next time I do watch it, I'll be writing notes down so that so that I can remember some things, some key points. As I say, this episode was really good. The whole montage thing is very funny. And it works really well. I am intrigued to see where it goes next. Looks like the next episode is going to be really good. I've seen the teaser for it and the trailer for it. Next Thursday, you know, that kind of thing, and it was really good. Looks really good to where we're heading. We get cast back in the next episode. So that's my episode for today. Thank you for watching. And I know you're probably thinking, where's the break in this episode? I'm going to give you that stuff at the end, you know, the usual stuff. But I've been Squivo, this has been Squivosphere, and that was Supernatural. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Please like, comment, and subscribe on my channel. It is much appreciated. And click that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos are uploaded.